Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this video. I'm joined here by my friend Christian Wants to Battle.
Or you can just call me Christian.
Yeah. So this video is just gonna be, we took part in this draft here at our school, and this is just sort of a post-draft sort of video. We're gonna be looking at my battles that I've had up to my last battle, and just talk about why I did what I did, all the stupid mistakes I made, and what I can do next time.
Yeah, just kind of analyze everything he did, just kind of question him. No, just kidding. Criticize his play style. No, but we just wanted to kind of reminisce on the past and just kind of go through our season and see how far we've gone, and just hopefully look forward to the next season. Well, for him anyways. I'm not going to be part of next season.
Yeah, next season is going to be interesting.
Yeah, next season's going to be great, I think. It's going to be better.
Alright, so in that case, we'll start with the first battle. This first battle was against Masakato, a good friend of ours. His name's Carl, and probably my most feared battle, even though it was the first one.
For sure.
And we're just gonna start right off with it. I led with Hypno on top back when I had him, and he leads with Quagsire, and that's not really a good lead for me, honestly. I didn't really know what to do besides just fake out. That's really
him on top that you kind of named after me, right?
Yeah, I named it after this guy because he likes to dance, and Hypno Top is a dancing Pokemon. Look at those moves. But,
yeah, look at them. And then you trade him off.
Yeah. So I switched him out because I'm pretty sure I think I had Solar Beam on this thing with Power Herb for the Quagsire. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering that. I know one match I brought Solar Beam, but he Toxic me, which isn't really that fun. But he switches out, expecting that, and I just ended up going for a Flare Blitz for whatever reason. I think I assumed he was going to switch out, but Emboar took that pretty well. This Emboar was a real pain.
Yeah, it's his Emboar. His team in general is very bulky. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, luckily all that recoil killed him too.
Yeah.
I actually remember, I forget, we could go back, but I think, was it? No, I don't think it was, but I think one turn, we had to redo the battle because his Emboar was actually level 50.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, I forget if we actually restarted the battle, but this Salazzle was my answer to Venusaur.
Yo, that Salazzle was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Salazzle be used like that. That is insane.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's basically just Toxic, Substitute, Protect, and I had Hidden Power Grass on it for Quagsire.
Nice.
And it was basically meant to just Toxic stall the Venusaur, and I was sort of doing mind games. I wasn't really, I guess I could say, thinking, because I should have been able to predict rather. I think he switches out this upcoming turn, and I just went for Protect.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do Substitute, but I was just like, nah, Protect. I don't know why I did that. That was a stupid play on my part. I wasn't thinking too good. And this Azumarill came out. Now, he always uses Choice Band Azumarill, but I think this is the one time he brought just a normal Belly Drum against me.
He either brings Belly Drum or Choice Band.
Yeah.
Which would mess me up later.
But yeah, he got that Belly Drum off, and this is just where it all goes downhill for me.
Yeah, I mean, that, to be fair, I didn't know you had HP Grass, but to be fair, it kind of put you in a really awkward spot, because you either lose your answer to Venusaur, or you switch out, hope he's choice banded. But yeah, it's just unfortunate.
I feel like my big problem with this was I focused too much on the Quagsire and Porygon.
Yeah.
And I just sort of didn't even really think about the Azumarill. Meanwhile, that is a giant threat once it gets Belly Drum, but he just continues to sweeten. I think I am able to kill it.
Yeah.
I think, I
get the burn
get it
here.
with burn. I protect, and I try to like preserve Alomomola, but in the end he obviously won. He can beat me with the rest of his Pokemon.
Yeah, that's something with Carl's team, is just like his team is so bulky. I don't know how we allowed him to draft such a bulky team, to be honest. Most people will always kind of focused on the P2 Quagsire and Venusaur core. Especially with my battle, I focused on Quagsire and he didn't even come. So that it really is unfortunate. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I was expecting him to just shell smash because that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I haven't really fought Crustles really.
Yeah, Crustle was a weird thing for his team as well. It was a Z move user for his team, which, well, you just saw right here. That to me is just interesting.
I was really surprised a little with that. Like, I know it's bulky, but I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Oma being the survivor of your team. Yeah.
And I just protected there just so I could get the wish off, but again, I basically lost.
Yeah. You even say it right there in the chat. Well, I lost.
Yeah. The moment he toxics me,
yeah,
it's over.
Yeah, it's just... I didn't even notice you forfeited that match.
Oh yeah, I don't remember forfeiting. I guess I was just like...
Well, I mean, at the end. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of at that point.
Yeah.
Set in stone.
All he's got to do is... It's just a waiting game.
Yeah.
I don't think I really want to wait.
Yeah. True.
So, yeah, that was my first battle against Masakato, also Carl.
Yeah. That was rough, but I mean, to be fair, it's Carl.
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
He's a good player.
He's very humble too, which is nice.
Yeah, I remember. I was like sort of rushing that battle, so I could have made better plays, but I should have thought about it more. But yeah, it's the game. So that was my first battle. My first loss. I remember the original schedule. I wasn't supposed to fight Carl till like a long time.
All right. Let's just.
And then this kid redoes it, and Carl. I was like, oh, okay, thanks.
Hey, I randomized it, and I just thought it would be. It worked with everybody's schedule. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, it was a good. The way we did it was better, honestly.
But this upcoming season, everybody will be facing each other. Yeah, and because we have less people, so it'll be a lot, easier. And these people are reliable, so I don't have to worry about them.
Yeah. This next battle is against Hiroko Hikari. Is that his name in the Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna just call him.
I'm just gonna call him Hikari because I could actually pronounce that part. Assuming I'm pronouncing it right, but this guy, he brought sort of a rain team, sort of, and which I can respect because I like water types and rain and all that. And I wasn't scared or anything for this battle, just going in there like a normal battle.
I will say I really like his team. He at the beginning of the season he really hated his team, but I think he drafted a pretty decent team for a draft. Like I'm not like I wasn't sugarcoating it. I mean, obviously the Kingdra pickup was kind of weird, but other than that, I think all his choices were pretty decent.
Yeah, I remember he was complaining, but I was like, dude, you have a cool team. So yeah, this battle was, I believe I won this battle, and this is the first time I had Scolipede. I traded Scolipede to my team.
You made some big trades.
Yeah, I think I used like most of my trades for this, and I got Scolipede, I got a bunch of other Pokemon. I got Cryogonal. No, I didn't get Cryogonal. But first off, he used Z Hypnosis, which I always thought about that. I haven't really played singles for like Sun and Moon, so I didn't really know that was a real thing, but that wasn't really a big problem since I had Wish Cash. I wish I didn't use him as much as I wanted to this like draft league, which I really wish I did because he's a cool Pokemon.
And I don't know if you saw that misplay by him. He used what was it? Thunder on your Wish Cash.
Yeah,
I just like
Thunderbolt or Thunder on my Wish Cash, which is sort of like
he's not even like a newer player, so I just like I guess honestly I've done the same before. I think in one of my battles I did something similar.
Yeah.
But I think I did it on purpose because I didn't want to like switch out to something. This is another thing. Reason why we're doing this is we can explain why we made some like questionable moves. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because I hate putting in the description of my videos like I made this questionable move on turn blah 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 because whatever. It's like there's actual reasons. So maybe he had a reason. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So one mistake that I see that Hikari made is he kept Draco Meteoring Kingdra, which he should have just switched. If I had like a sort of like setup Celestial with like Automize or something, I'd be sweeping his team right now. So granted, that's not really a big thing you see a lot.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You definitely utilized a different side of your team. Like you usually do more bulkier teams, and throughout this whole draft, I've seen you kind of go offensive.
Yeah.
Especially with that Scolipede. Scolipede, I think I'm not 100% sure, is your top, kill leader on your team.
I believe it is. Wish Cash got some work done, which I was happy about. I was hoping to sweep with Wish Cash at one point, but I don't think that ever did happen. I switched out Scolipede because I figured, why not? Nothing really can not do much to it, but
did wake up.
Yeah, I believe I was hoping for him to wake up. I had Toxic Spikes on this,
and he missed. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the miss helped, but I don't think it really mattered because I believe I think I did like calcs and everything. I survived like 2 Draco Meteors. Never mind. No, I don't. I know I calced with him a lot. Like Scolipede was definitely like in terms of EVs my most diverse mon because like I wanted him to survive at least 2 hits on certain moves. And yeah, Scolipede just sort of died. But he got the Toxic Spike, so that was like really what I wanted him to do, because then in the end I could just basically Toxic stall.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of easy pickings from these because he doesn't have any way to remove these hazards, and the rest of his Pokemon are pretty much walls. Especially that Kingdra. Do you see that Kingdra 8?
Yeah.
That Earthquake.
Yeah, granted, Wish Cash isn't really the most heaviest hitter.
No, from Scolipede.
Oh yeah, from Scolipede. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
But I do not think I remember the Scolipede not being really attack resistant. I think he had Swords Dance, so I can do something.
Okay.
That's how my Scolipede was a lot. He didn't really have attack investment. He was more defensive to get Swords Dance and like any sort of Toxic Spikes.
Oh, you brought a defensive Celesteela to this match. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
It wasn't until my later matches you'll see my Celesteela sort of changed. Usually in singles I play very defensive and stally. I know that's sort of frowned upon, but
I wouldn't say very stally, but
yeah. But I sort of want to go more hyper offensive, I guess you can say, and you can definitely see in my later battles that I start doing that more. And next draft league I want to do it. I do it a lot in VGC. I play VGC, and that's sort of like, it's weird. Like singles in VGC, I'm complete opposite. I'm like super offensive in VGC, but
it's probably because you can like take more risks in VGC as opposed to like singles where you have to switch to get the better advantage and you have to take a hit.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it.
I actually forgot that this thing was alive. He's Audino. I forgot that was even a thing on his team. I thought the match was over there, but I could have won it 4-0. Obviously, you can tell I'm going to win this, but could have won it 4-0. Why he used Healing Wish, maybe it was a misclick. Maybe he realized he lost, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I could have made it 4-0 if I had switched into Snorlax instead of Celesteela. So I was just sort of like, I won this, I could let Celesteela lose. But then I forgot that we have like differentials, and I was like, oh, I maybe should have worried about that.
I don't really worry about it when going to a battle. I mean,
yeah,
differential's cool, but at the end of the day, the W is what's important to me.
Yeah, me too. But I was like, oh, I could have let him live, but whatever.
At one point, someone got really confused about differential. Like Jesse, I think it was Jesse. No offense, Jesse, but he got like confused. Like I think he got confused to the sense that he thought he was lower in the standings because he had like a differential of like 3 at the time, and everybody else had like 5, 6, 7, but he had like 5 wins or something like that. And
Yeah.
you know, it was just he had a good amount of wins, and then standings came out. Oh wait, what? You know, he's like 3rd place or something like that, and I'm like, yeah, you know, differential isn't the one that like differential only matters after wins. Wins matter, and then differential. So
Yeah. Yeah. So this was my first win. My second battle. I was 1-1 at this point.
yeah,
And it was a good match and everything. Again, maybe some misplays on my opponent's part, but regardless, it was a good match. We had fun.
Yeah.
My next battle was against MMP64's son, and
which is Dylan.
yeah, his name's Dylan.
Oh, Dylan.
I still don't know if I should I'm like, which ones can I say the actual names of, and which ones should
I mean,
don't know. Yeah,
to be honest,
yeah,
I'll say him.
I realize I shouldn't really care too much.
Yeah, I mean, because you're not saying their last name. I don't even know his last name, so don't even ask me.
So this battle, I actually remember being sort of scared of this in a way. I was like in terms of prepping up Pokemon, because I was like, if he brings this and I bring this for this, then I'm screwed. Like, it's just sort of like, if he doesn't bring what I'm thinking he's bringing, then it could be very hard. If he does, it could be easy. And
he has a really good team. Just looking at this right now, he has a regenerator core.
Yeah.
You see that?
I wanted Tangrowth, and when he took it, I sort of wanted Tangela, which this guy over here took on me.
Yeah. I've always wanted Tangela.
Yeah.
That's why I chose it really quick.
Yeah, because like, I have a Alomomola who's got Regenerator, and like Alomomola plus Tangrowth, they cover each other's weaknesses and stuff. And it's just really, you just keep switching, keep regaining health. But
Regenerator cores are amazing in draft.
Yeah, Regenerator's just amazing, period. It's one of my favorite abilities. So I forget if I won this battle or not. I think I won it. So.
I think you definitely won. He went 06, so.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm so like kind of disappointed, because like his team's not at all bad.
Yeah.
It probably didn't help with the fact that Homeboy kind of missed 2 matches. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he had a typical Stealth Rock Whirlwind Hippowdon, which was sort of annoying because my
Big Pete.
yeah, my boy was trying to get his speed boosts up, but luckily I had Rapid Spin on Cryogonilla. I can never pronounce that name right the first time. I brought in Celesteela because I was like, this thing can't really do much to me, and it has Defog. I didn't know Klefki had Defog, honestly.
It's kind of new.
Yeah, I think it's new with the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah.
I never even knew that, but I saw this as a way to get Leech Seed up. He paralyzed me, which is annoying, you know.
As you have a Celesteela out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Celesteela can be annoying too.
Yeah.
So I sent out a Alomomola because I don't think he can do much to me. He burns me with a flamethrower, so that's cool. I remember this match. I was getting a bit upset with the hacks that he was getting. You know, like a 10% burn chance with flamethrower. I believe it's 10%. I went for knockoff. I brought knockoff on this Alomomola. Get the assault pissed off, which is cool.
Cousin it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know.
He has knockoff too, so I just sort of have to like decide who I want to get on him. I think I switch into Scolipede because he has my.
Oh my
yeah. Gosh. No, I guess I decided to stay in case I can.
Ballsy.
Yeah. I think I switched into Scolipede at some point.
I wonder if that would have KO'd.
Probably would, because I think this was defensive. Because Snorlax is especially defensive. Because I had this one was definitely physically defensive because I have Cryogonilla, which is rather especially defensive. As Snorlax especially defensive, so yeah. Luckily, I finally get the burn. I was hoping to get the burn. He can get the flamethrower burn on turn 1, but I can get the skull burn. So I send in Graily.
A little hint of salt, I see.
Yeah, I was fearing like a rock move, and I just went Substitute in case you want to get Stealth Rocks back up, which he wasn't. He was just going for the offensive. I believe I survived. Yeah, I survived the next Earthquake. I'm able to just take this thing out. Oh wait, no, he's just outspeed.
Return.
Yeah.
I love Glalie.
Me too.
I think I. Oh yeah, I did use him in a live. return is so underwhelming.
Yeah.
Did you explode?
I think I did just because I could. No, I didn't yet. I remember I was like, maybe I'll save the explode for when it like actually would like do something. Cause,
I remember what happened here.
Yeah, and it just brings back Glalie and it dies.
Dang it.
Yeah. I always run explode on Glalie, Mega Glalie.
Of course.
Anything that gets explode, I'll run it.
Oh man.
Yeah. I honestly was not expecting to scald. I was expecting a sidekick, which I think I EV'd him to survive like psychic moves from slow killing. And Cell Steel gets paralyzed, again, hacks.
Oh my gosh.
I
think I remember watching this and thinking, man, John's gonna lose. Like,
yeah, I got paralyzed twice. I knew I could survive a Thunderbolt from this thing. And I was like, yeah, I just need to not get paralyzed. I gotta do something to it. Because I think I have Earthquake on this. And
you get paralyzed.
Yeah. I think I have high horsepower. I know the last game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, again, hacks.
Good old para is what you say.
Yeah. I think like last game or the last two games I had high horsepower on the Snorlax. And that's just because I'm so used to VGC that I just didn't think to put Earthquake on it. Like it's more damage, it's more accurate.
What base power is high horsepower?
90 maybe.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I think I actually survived this. Yeah, I do.
You idiot. That's easy, just switch out.
Yeah. Again, Regenerator. He actually misses the Stone Edge, which really helped. But I was sort of like at that point, no, I deserve a little
compensation.
Yeah. For all these.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just stayed in to get that wish health back.
Do you think if he hit that, you would have lost? Because like looking at the rest of your team, you only have Snorlax. That would probably take a hit.
Yeah, but maybe Snorlax might have been able to take this thing out, and then I'd be in sort of a good position. I wasn't expecting that, honestly.
The Excel Rock?
Yeah, just because, he's already outspeeds a little more, what's the point? And I was getting a bit nervous here because, he has 5 Pokemon left,
Yeah. What happened?
I remember what happened, but I just sort of want to save it till it actually
happens. I don't remember, and I'm like looking at this like, what the heck? I think it has to do with
no.
No?
If I'm remembering correctly.
Okay.
At this point, I was just sort of like, I don't know what my thought process is, but I get the paralyzed. I think he actually missed. Yeah, he misses, and I was like, oh jeez. Like I was like, this battle just hacks the battle, and I honestly forget what I was trying to accomplish here. Like,
that was
what
a good
my
move
goal
by him.
was.
How does he have taunt on that thing? You missed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
There's
this is so unfortunate.
I should have had Earthquake on it. But again, just in VGC, high horsepower is preferred on Snorlax.
What is he doing?
Yeah, I think I don't know what.
Maybe he ran out of
Stone Edge. Yeah.
Stone Edge.
I think that's what my plan was. I don't want to say that's what it was because I'm not entirely sure if that was what it was.
I can't believe that killed, actually.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I was surprised too. And then I believe this is where I...
Okay, I think...
Yep, with Scolipede.
Dang.
He switched out, which was a very bad play on him because I used Swords Dance.
Nice.
And I got the speed boost.
Look at that.
And it's basically just... I sleep
Slaughter Fest.
Yeah. I had X Scizor, I believe I had Earthquake. And then... Obviously Swords Dance.
He's gonna para you.
Yeah,
oh.
Of course. Which he does.
Sucks.
And at this point I was just like, it's all up to hacks. I don't really have to worry about the speed drop from Paralyzed because now I'm technically at like 1.5.
That's true. You're the fastest thing. What is he doing?
He used Defog.
Maybe he doesn't have an attacking move.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and if he did, I would have outsped anyway. So that didn't really matter, really.
That's true.
Maybe he could use Taunt, Reflect. I don't know, but if he did, he would have used that. I get paralyzed here, and I saw the hidden power, and I was scared. Luckily, I survived it. And
I wonder if he would have killed with Thunder. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And at this point, I won the battle because all he has is this thing. He could leech seed me. He can't sleep powder me. I forget if he had sleep powder, but he can't because I'm paralyzed. So at the end of the day, I was sort of like, in a way, happy because that was sort of out of the question. But honestly, there's nothing to do with to me. Knock off, Leaf Storm, Earthquake, and whatever his last move was, I forget. Sleep powder or leech seed, I forget. And yeah,
all that playing for a Skull Feet sweet thing.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, I'm happy that I traded Scolipede on
Yeah.
my team.
That's a good. Wow. I remember I was absolutely blown back because of the turnaround in this game. Just
yeah, I get the message from our one friend, Sterlington. He just goes, "That's wild." You know?
That's wild.
Just a reaction to like every match in this draft.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I was at one point I was like, I lost this.
Yeah, I would have too. I would have said that too.
But then I saw that opportunity for Scolipede to do something. I was like, wait a minute, it's not over yet. I think if he killed the Scolipede at one point, he would have won. Because all he had was a little mola against Tangrowth. That would be the end case.
That's what I was saying. Like if your Mola would have fallen to Lycanroc, do you think you would have lost?
After rewatching it, I don't think I would because Olomola didn't really play a big part in the end game. I probably would have went into Snorlax because you saw Snorlax being able to take the hits.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of fact of whether I got paralyzed or not.
And him missing.
Yeah. If the I believe Sandstorm was like 8 turns because he had the item. If that wasn't around, then I could even sent out Scolipede. And if I had Protect on that, but I didn't, so that's sort of about that option. So that was that match. I'm 2-1 at this point. My next match was against Jewel Boy, who
I think you're a -2 now, differential wise.
I forget the exact score.
Yeah, I remember.
This was a fun match. I was upset this match.
Yeah, you were.
I was very upset because I could have won this. I would have won this, but I had some computer complications. And
wait, you said you were using this, right? Your
yeah, I was using my trackpad. There's a certain play. I'll point it out once we get to it. I forget which play it was. It was like either with Snorlax or Arcanine. I think it was Arcanine. But I'm using my trackpad and it's never given me problems. But that one time I decided to like move the mouse to the other side of the screen and switch out the Pokemon for me. And I was a bit upset about that, but
I remember.
Hey, it happens, and I made it to playoffs in the end. Spoilers, so it's not that big of a deal.
And Jewel Boy honestly isn't like a bad battler.
Yeah, it was a good battle, but
I never expected him to be like really good. To be honest, actually, most of these people, I'm gonna be honest, like most of these people just came out of the cut. Like I'm just being honest. Like
yeah,
him, B. Mitchner, and anybody else that I can think of. I knew Jesse was gonna be good. Sherlington was gonna be pretty good. Carl was always gonna be good.
Yeah.
You were gonna be. I felt like there was someone else that like surprised me, and I just can't remember.
I'll remember at one point.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, he came out of the cut.
Yeah. He also streams on Twitch, so check him out. I think it's just Jewel Boy on Twitch.
Yeah. I think it was like 999 or something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a good player. He's a good battle, but. As you can tell, I lost this battle, but again, I would have won it. So let's just get into it. We'll talk about it. He said,
"Watch play, Luke."
Yeah, that was a bad lead for me. Obviously, I predicted Thunderbolt. I predicted a lot of his moves. Like a lot of his. This was definitely the battle that I did the most predictions and the most damage counts and stuff. And again, I predicted a lot.
Yeah,
I think there was one thing where I didn't predict. And this is where I bring the Automized Celesteal. This is where I go from sort of defensive to offensive. And I bring the Wakanda.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Yeah. That was sort of like my answer for Rotom. And I was expecting that. I was like, he's going to switch. There's no way he's staying in. Unfortunately, his thing doesn't die, which honestly I was surprised.
Wait, what were you...
I used Earthquake on it and it survived. And
what would you use after? Oh, you used Flamethrower thinking it would go into...
I used Earthquake when his Rotom switched
Okay.
into oh boy, I forgot to put down the slow so we can
Talk about it.
yeah. But there's not much to really talk about. But I like used Earthquake on his Rotom because I knew he was gonna switch into Infernape. If not, something's gonna hit. And I'm surprised it actually lost. I have Hydro Vortex on the Scolipede.
Okay.
That was for the Donphan mainly, but I couldn't really hit this Haunter with anything that Scolipede had, so I was like, why not?
Pop that.
Yeah. I get the double Toxic Spikes up. I know he's got both Scizor and Rotom to use Defog if they have it. I believe one of them did. I honestly wasn't expecting a Stone Edge. I was honestly expecting like a Stealth Rock or just a straight up Earthquake.
Ooh.
I don't know why I didn't expect it. Glalie isn't really doing much here.
I was really surprised you brought it, to be honest.
Yeah, I brought it for the Donphan, but in retrospect, hindsight, that wasn't the best idea. This Arcanine put in some work. I thought he'd switch out, which he does, into the Vaporeon. And I think this Vaporeon just uses Heal Bell right here. And no, he uses Toxic. And I'm glad that missed, because I was sort of like, oh no, like I gotta be careful. And I think he just gets it off on me anyway.
Yeah.
At some point, if not right now, which, yeah, right now. And I didn't talk about it. Yeah. My Snorlax is basically like very typical. It's just Curse, Recycle with a Guava Berry, and then usually just a stab, normal move, and then whatever move I need to counter their team. I completely forgot he learns Fire Punch, and Fire Punch would have helped me a lot. I think I just had Earthquake on this, or maybe this was still when I was using high horsepower.
Snorlax is so good in draft. I was really sad that you drafted. I kind of wanted it. I think I wanted it. I can't remember. My mind was pretty hazy at that time. But
I think I might have. I forget if I had Solar Beam Power Herb Arcanine for this thing.
Yeah.
What's its name? Rotom.
yeah, did you like kind of try to predict?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this.
Then he Hydro Pumps. That was the one bad prediction on my part.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah. Which that really.
Because it would have put you in a pretty tough spot.
Yeah.
Against the
I think
Scizor.
actually that might have been the play where my computer messed up. I forget. It was either switching out into Arcanine or. No, yeah, that was it. I wanted to switch out into Snorlax, and then my trackpad messed up and clicked Arcanine, and I got Hydro Pumped, and I was like, no. But
one of these plays, it took like legitimately close to 5 minutes. I think he'll deny it, but Jewel Boy legitimately took like 3 to 5 minutes for one of the plays, and I don't know all that, but
he was taking a bit of time. I used Tickle on this thing, by the way. I don't think you really acknowledged that.
I saw that. I was like,
washing machine.
Alright, well.
I did that just for the minus in defense.
Never mind.
Just so I could do some more damage.
Yeah, you said, okay, I see it. He said, you still there? Whoa. Oh, no, he said you still there.
Yeah, because my
computer
computer Showdown just shut off because I have the app on, like the desktop app. And it just like sometimes it just closes, so it just closed. So I had to like open it back up and rejoin the battle.
I'm surprised he said that, not you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just sort of where I lose thanks to that stupid trackpad misplay. And I even complained to him about it, which I made sure I told him after the fact that like, by the way, I just want to make sure. I exploded just for the lols.
I think I asked you to. I was like, please just explode.
This kid Christian over here, our friend Will, they were just like, please explode. I think Will even said Christian wants you to explode.
I think I told Jewel Boy, I said, listen, I don't care what you do, switch out, let him explode. And he's like, oh, okay. Like what?
And then he was like telling me like you could have gotten the differential down. I was just like,
who cares?
Yeah, I know like just the other match I was talking about, I could have got the differential up, but like I was just like, I don't care. I'd rather explode. But yeah, that was a really good battle on Jewel Boy's part. I legitimately think I would have won if not for that little stupid computer error there. But regardless, that was a good match. There was a lot of predictions that were happening, and I was happy with the way I played. It was the first time I brought the Automize Celesteela, and I was surprised it didn't sweep. If it killed that
Infernape.
that stupid Infernape, I would have got the attack boost and I would have done very good.
Did you really go Flamethrower expecting him to go into Scizor?
Yeah, I think that was my thought process. I forget if I have the Solar Beam Power Herb. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But yeah, that was that match. That was a good match, Jewel Boy. I'm at 2-2 at this point.
I think you were second in your division at this point.
Yeah. This next match is against this kid over here, Christian, and this was a fun match.
Yeah. Okay. You can call it that. I won.
So, I brought my Pyukumuku, as you can notice, because this match, because like I love fighting Christian. Like all my fights with him are legitimately fun, whether I win or lose. So I was like,
he mainly wins, by the way. So of course he's the one having fun.
So I was like, I don't care. Like I like to call him my, like, if this was Pokemon, he'd be my rival in a sense. So I was sort of like, for this draft battle, I'm not really gonna take it seriously. I'm gonna bring my Pyukumuku. I have to bring him against him.
You say I'm your rival, but you didn't make me your rival in your red playthrough.
Well, because I didn't think of it. I was like, I wasn't even blue or Gary or whatever.
I'm just messing.
Yeah.
So put it on slow for us, really quick. Let me talk about these plays.
All right, you want really slow?
No. That was really slow. So,
right.
I named this. Normally I name this Jiraiya, but I know he has a soft spot, so I called him Dead Boy.
Yeah.
Right?
Screw you.
Yeah, sorry. I
knew this was a Hidden Power Fire one for sure.
What did I have? Oh, for Sully. What'd you do to me? That did nothing. Oh my gosh, I forgot.
You went from fire, grass to water.
Yeah, that was actually really cool.
Yeah.
What did I do? Okay. So in my mindset, I'm about to play you hard. And I think I was playing you pretty hard at this part right here. Because you go, what? You go Soak?
You see, yeah, and I soaked your Greninja at first because I thought you were going to switch into this expecting a Toxic.
Yeah.
And then, at that point, it was...
I couldn't... What?
Like, it was just a matter of, like, is he going to stay in, or is he going to predict the Toxic, or whatever, you know? And there were so many times where I was just like, nah, he's too smart. He's going to stay in expecting me to predict. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just do a Toxic, because he's obviously going to stay in. But he wouldn't, and it was annoying.
I don't know why I didn't just go for the extra...
Yeah, cause I thought you were going to switch into Scizor, expecting another Soak. So I was like, alright, I'll recover. So now I Soak again, and I was like, he's going to stay in a Thunderbolt, of course. You know, he's not going to expect you to just go straight for Toxic. He's expecting another Soak. So he's going to get that free Thunderbolt. I was like, alright, well, he's just going to switch out. But no, he uses U-turn. I wasn't expecting that.
You even said, let it just happen.
So I was like, of course he's not going to switch out again, but he does. Like, I wasn't expecting him to think I was just going to keep Soak Toxic in, because, like, it was so stupid. And, like, we're just in this battle, like, Pyukumuku versus...
We're talking trash in the...
Yeah. And then I think finally he Thunderbolts, or... No, I switch out and Whimsicott. And I knew he'd Thunderbolt, I take it, and then I just defog all this nonsense away.
What did I do in this situation? I think
you just kill it.
No, I'm an idiot.
Scissor Hands over there.
Oh, I remember, because I was expecting you to do like Giga Drain or something.
No.
Because I think that would have legitimately almost killed me. And I needed that thing to be healthy for your possible defensive Celesteela. And I knew you were going to bring in your Arcanine because of Jewel Boy.
Yeah.
Probably Dead Boy.
Yeah, Pyukumuku comes back out.
Insane.
Pyukumuku, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. He's such a good Pokemon. People, I don't know why he's stuck in PU. He should be like... RU.
I had Toxic Spice with this thing?
Yeah, you
what
did. I was surprised.
Heck?
I was expecting you to switch, which I ended up doing. I ended up absorbing the Toxic Spikes, of course. I thought he'd switch, honestly. But I saw this as a chance to start sweeping, so I think I go for Swords Dance here. Yeah. But this is really the biggest thing that stopped me from sweeping with Scolipede.
Boy thought.
And it was funny because the servers were restarting in Showdown.
Oh yeah.
I was seeing the message. We were like, we gotta hurry this up.
Yeah. I didn't. Well, not saying it would have like made the game different. It really wouldn't have. I don't think.
It didn't really, because we had enough time.
Yeah, we definitely had enough time. But it did put some pressure on. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Because look, they added seconds.
Yeah, we were like, oh no.
I'm like, how many minutes is that done? Do
math
like quick.
It was about 5 minutes, but we had enough time.
Yeah, we had. It was good.
I don't think any of us were really taking. I used Facade thinking he'd switch, but
what did I think you had?
Crunch probably.
Did you have Crunch?
I forget. I think I had Fire Punch because I learned my lesson from Jewel Boy for the Scizor. So I had Fire Punch then. And honestly, this whole battle was sort of just like a stalemate. Like, no one's really got the upper hand. Like, I sort of had the upper hand, but it's nothing like really too great.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I like the JoJo reference on that. But
yeah, thank you. I noticed you haven't named your Pokemon.
Yeah, I keep, because like in Showdown I just like make a new team for each battle and I just forget to nickname them. Like, I had nicknames prepared and I just like forgot to nickname them all. I'd be alright, next week I'll remember it.
Sometimes I'll accidentally like, make my team and like nickname them the role that they have on my team, and that sometimes I almost go into every battle with the role that they have. Like can you imagine that? It's like, can you imagine like a Pokemon named Lead? Like, what? Yeah, or like
defensive wall, and then you just
defensive, or like a Celesteela answer.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what does he have? It's like,
so this part was a pretty interesting part because we have a rule where you have to Mega Evolve first turn.
Yeah, and I forgot to.
Yeah. But I think we ended up finding out that it didn't actually matter. The attract there happens, and that obviously would happen if you Mega Evolve.
It wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, because regardless, it was gonna be he's gonna hit me once, then kill me the next turn, so it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah. So what we did was I allowed, what was it, Snorlax not to be killed, or
no. Regardless, it would have taken. Regardless, if you Mega Evolved, you would have hit me and Poison would have killed me. This time it just took 2 turns to kill me.
Yeah.
But speaking of killing, this is where.
Oh my gosh.
I actually calced this Celesteela to take a high jump kick from Lopunny and then be on enough health to take the use the Citrus Berry, and I had Acrobatics on this actually. And yeah.
I was hoping that my Enya would outspeed because it had Scarf. I know you were
really?
2 or times 2 speed, but I was like, boy, you better outspeed because I'm about to get destroyed.
I think I just max. I put as much speed as I can, and then
what am I doing?
While also having enough for the defenses to survive that company. But yeah.
Yeah, so I got destroyed. I gave you the Snorlax kill because it didn't Mega Evolve. I was really I'm gonna be honest, I was pretty hardcore on the rules. You have to follow the rules. There's been instances where people are and they are small, I'm not gonna lie, but there have been instances where people want to I know I did this, but it's not a big deal, can we just go back, basically redo, blah blah blah, this and that. I'm like, no, rules are rules. And when I accidentally broke the rules, I was like, well, it really wouldn't have mattered, but still I'm gonna, I gave him the Snorlax back. My Lopunny, I didn't record the kill for Lopunny, so essentially he got a 6-0 in this match, and I got slapped. It's pretty much that whole ordeal. So what was funny? I wasn't mad about that I lost in this thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was mad because someone was telling me that I needed. Okay, no offense to everybody in leadership. I was the only one updating the doc.
Yeah.
and we had recently got like we had someone sub because someone just dropped randomly. Now they probably had a good reason, but they dropped randomly. They didn't really do anything. They left the server, and I was like, oh gosh, something must have really bad happened.
Yeah.
So this guy, he took over, and I made his team really quickly. We had some problems his first match, and then his problems his second match. And I just remember this person just telling me, someone really needs to update the doc, blah, blah, blah. This person has a different mod. He brought it, and he won the battle. Like, the guy that was complaining won the battle. And I was just like, dude, calm down.
Yeah.
I was like, it was annoying. I was more triggered about that. I was, like, talking to him after he 6-0'd me. I'm like, this guy's triggering me. Like, what?
I thought he was like really upset about our battle, but no, it was that other dude.
I don't care.
But
that was a good battle.
It was like, but like
it was one-sided, but it was a good battle.
I don't think it was one-sided because like it took a lot of like I was the whole time I was trying to get the Mega Lopunny out so I can get the Automize and then sweep. So it was a really big like setting up. The whole first half of the battle before Celesteela could sweep was all like just trying to set up, like trying to get the perfect conditioning. Yeah. Like I needed the Mega Lopunny, and my other option was to have the berry that decreases like fire damage and like have it set up on the Typhlosion. But I didn't really do the calcs on that, so I don't know how that would have been.
My mindset was going in, I'd never prepare for a offensive Celesteela. I only prepare for a defensive one. So I knew it was going to be a problem, but every one of my team members had a way to take care of it other than probably Scizor.
Yeah.
I don't think Scizor. Probably knockoff, but that's about it. To knock off like possible leftovers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got slapped. But that's okay. You know what? I wasn't at all mad about that. I've only lost twice in this whole thing, and I was, honestly, I really didn't care. Like I was like, fine, cool. There's only been like 1 or 2 instances where I was like, okay, let's make a meme of that one. Like AV, like screw me.
You'll learn about that in a different video.
Yeah, we'll do that later. But yeah, so do we want to go into your final match of the
before playoffs?
Before playoffs. What is that called? I forgot. I thought of it earlier and now I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, at this point I'm 3-2. This is my 6th battle. Again, my final battle before the playoffs, where the top 8 people who are in the draft.
And this is against Admiral Blizz.
Yep,
Christian.
Yeah. So Admiral Blizz, she's Christian's friend.
Yeah, you don't have to say, oh, I'm Christian Wants to Battle's friend. You can just say Christian. I even say it in my video, just call me Christian.
Yeah. So anyway, only he'll understand that. Yeah. But
we're just calling him out.
Yeah. I was looking forward to this battle because from what I remember, she's like new to Pokemon. It's really
she's a really cool team too.
Yeah, I like, not to sound like I'm better than any, but I sort of wanted to bring like a team that wasn't necessarily the best combination, just because like, again, she's new to Pokemon. I didn't want to like, even Christian, like I was like, I don't really want to like bring like an Automize Celesteela.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to win, of course. But I knew she was new, and I just sort of wanted to like, again, not to make it makes me sound like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna win, but that's not what I'm trying to sound like. But anyway, I'll just start the battle. But
yes,
yeah, her team,
Volcarona. Yeah. Oh my gosh,
her team is really good. Christian here actually drafted like half her team because I think she had to like.
I think I drafted only 3.
Oh, okay, but.
And there were the lower tier ones. I drafted this one. I remember that.
Yeah. First off, her team name was the Florida Feraligators.
Coolest logo.
Coolest logo in the whole draft league. And
to be fair, it was already like made.
Oh, okay, yeah. Regardless, still the best.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a reference to the Florida Gators,
yeah.
Which is my favorite college football team.
Really?
Yeah, regardless of me being from New York, because it was my uncle's favorite, and like that was like the only time I ever watched football was my uncle.
Oh.
So I love the Gators. I have like a bunch of like merchandise.
Oh wow, I never knew this.
Yeah,
This is interesting.
yeah, I used to watch football a lot more. But yeah, just the Gators and the Giants. Yeah, I had the Z-Bug move, which you never see in game, for the Hydreigon.
Volcarona.
I had the one thing of Toxic Spikes up just
Hate
to
this thing.
at least get rid of some things.
Flare Blitz. I was so sad when I saw it.
I was surprised. I thought maybe she had it, like, she could have it for a reason, like, maybe, like, to just me bring in, like, a defensive, special defensive wall, and then, boom, physical, like, because that's a thing, like, I've seen people use, like, return Mega Gardevoir, like, return Sylveon, just, like, and they're like, oh, I'll just bring in my special defensive wall, and then, like, they're like, wait, what? And then it dies.
Yeah.
It's, like, a good, like, so, I saw some reason behind that. Mega Garchomp honestly didn't really scare me. I know it sounds weird, but Arcanine was sort of a counter to it.
Yeah, for sure. With the
Intimidate, and plus this is just 252 in HP and defense, so I was not surprised if it could take a hit.
I remember when Metagross. This is so random. I remember when Metagross was a thing, Mega Metagross.
Yeah.
And Arcanine was my answer. Not the best answer, but it was a answer. You know what I mean? So
I've grown a new hatred for Mega Metagross.
No, I don't
and
like
VGC
Mega
especially. Meta Metagross and Lele are just annoying, but
I've always hated them.
This Feraligatr is basically nothing. It can't really do much to Alomola. It had Seismic Toss, which was pretty neat. I thought that was pretty, like, different. I love using different sets and not that used Pokemon. Granted, I got a Celesteal on my team and, like, Scolipede and all that. But I like to use, like, random stuff.
We should, this is just a random thought. Because in the next season, we're bringing, like, more veteran players. Like, you know, we invited only the better, or the best players, or the players that we thought, you know, deserved to be in season 2, back. I feel like we should make a lower league, you know what I mean?
Like, what do you mean?
So like a league for, like, the rest of the people. Does that make sense? Like, for people that are, you know, kind of new.
Yeah, that way it's not like experienced players versus non-experienced.
Yeah, because that kind of was unfortunate.
Yeah, because, like, I played games where, like, I go up against people who are very experienced, and meanwhile I'm, like, terrible at the game, and, like, I have fun, but it's like, alright, cool, I'm getting bodied.
Yeah.
You know? Then when I play with people who are also, like, my skill level, like, not that good, it's, like, more fun, you know? So that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
If they're interested.
That's the thing that we should. Maybe it wouldn't be, like, as big, obviously, because we took 10 out of the 16. But maybe recall some of, like, maybe like a smaller league. I don't know. Thoughts. Anyways, I really like that she had Bronzong.
I was gonna draft Bronzong if I didn't get Celesteal
too.
Yeah, my plan was if I don't get Celesteal, I'm gonna draft Bronzong, and obviously I got Celesteal, so that wasn't a big deal.
Celesteal. Gosh darn it! Wait.
I had Sash on this one. Whimsicott.
It poisoned you. Oh shoot! I forgot about that. Okay, never mind.
But it didn't really matter because he just would kill me with Poison Jab again. But of course, I had Moonblast. I had Moonblast for the Mega Garchomp and Hydreigon.
For sure. Yeah, Whimsicott was looking pretty good in this.
She was another trade of mine.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got it. I think that was my last and final trade.
I think I told you to pick it up over another Mon, right?
Yeah.
You said you wanted to either pick up Manectric or Whimsicott.
Yeah, I ended up going Whimsicott just because, and I'm glad I did.
You totally sniped that from Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan wanted it. He even said it out loud.
And I was like, oh, he shouldn't, because now that was when I was on the fence, and once he said I'm drafting Whimsicott, I was like, oh.
I think that night we were to like talking, and I was like, "Hey John, it's 12," and you.
I had it. Like I already had it typed in. All I had to do was press enter, and we were just up at 12. And the moment it hit 12, I was like, I pushed enter.
Enter, yeah.
And Ryan was like, "Yeah, you
Poor
screwed me
Ryan.
over."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He screwed you over. Just look at that doc. You know?
Yeah.
No, actually, I deleted a lot of the things on the doc, and I regret doing that.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
That was the battle against Blizz. She was good for like. Again, I was told she doesn't really play Pokemon. Like this is her, like sort of like beginner level, but she was really good for that and everything, and it was a fun battle. But I won 4-2, and I made it to playoffs.
You won
this.
5-2.
I can't count.
Oh, 4-2. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about differential.
Oh,
here
okay.
at this point right here.
No, I meant overall. In this battle, I was
like,
5-2.
Why would it be 5-2? Because
no, 5-2.
It would be 5-0.
Yeah,
kill me.
Just
all right.
I'm 4-2 overall, and I was able to make it to playoffs.
You were also the top of your division.
Yeah.
You passed Carl, I think, this last week here.
Yeah.
So you were the top of your division, which is blue division.
So
congratulations.
Yeah, and my goal was just to like at least make it to playoffs. I didn't really care about winning. Granted, the prize was a hug.
Yeah, sorry.
So this is my first playoff game against Ravencrest. His name in our little Discord
B.
is
Mitcher.
Yeah, B. Mitcher.
Let's talk about this, okay? Because we we had some mock battles, right? With this, I made a team.
Oh yeah.
And you brought Skull. First of all you brought Scolpy, but it didn't have Protect.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, it didn't have Protect, and the thing was, I remember this. I saved the team, but it didn't save. So when because it was the same team, just Scolpy had Protect. He didn't have Protect when we practiced with Christian, because he was helping me prepare for this. So then afterwards I put Protect and I pressed save, didn't save. So when I went into this battle, he didn't have Protect.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Which lost me the battle at the end. I think it was like him versus Blessifilion, whatever the clown's name is, but yeah, that's unfortunate.
That was a new one too, and it was like the end of the season, and I allowed it. Which I was on the fence about, but at the same time, it's like, it's, you know.
Thank you for that. Thank you for allowing it.
Well, another thing I told you to do is bring Snorlax.
Yeah.
Because it walls it. Completely.
I don't know why I didn't bring that.
Like,
honestly.
thick, fat, Snorlax.
I must have had a reason for not bringing him.
Was
over some other Pokemon?
Yeah. I would have brought Snorlax over Whimsicott.
Whimsicott was there just to get rid of hazards.
Oh, because of Shuckle?
Yeah, because I knew Shuckle would have all that.
I would have brought...
Honestly, if I had to replace anyone, it would be a Alomola.
Really?
Yeah, and I think that was an idea I had, but I don't know why I didn't do it, but I did it. So.
I would have either done... Honestly, I would have done either Whimsicott or Glalie. Glalie is cool, but...
I had Glalie mainly for the Swallow.
Yeah, I know.
I had Ice Shard on this, so if I could, like, get some damage already on it, I can Ice Shard it.
See, my mindset would be, like, if Swallow came out, I would go out to Celesteal, right? Because it kind of resists.
But it's got Heat Wave.
Yeah, well, if you found out it was special, you go into Snorlax. If you found out it was physical, you go out to Arcanine.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't think it could touch Arcanine.
Yeah, Snorlax was definitely the better Pokemon to have.
Hindsight 2020 though. But I mean, to be honest, it's like, I think the unfortunate part was the Protect part.
Yeah, not like sort of forgetting to Protect to put it on there.
Well, Showdown acting weird and not saving, but yeah.
It is what it is. It would have won me the match. But unfortunately.
Good.
That was a lead where I was like, I don't want to get sidekicked, and that's what he did. I was expecting the Espeon lead. I don't know why I didn't.
I was expecting Shuckle lead.
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
And he gets the special defense drop, which, is always fun. I think yeah, I switch out because I'd probably die, obviously, into Celesteela. I think I just went for Automize after this.
Yeah.
From then on, I just used Automize Celesteela. This is another thing that didn't save. I remember I had Heavy Slam on this, which obviously
For what?
On Celesteela, just for stab. But
For
obviously,
trickle.
yeah, but obviously with Automize, your attack decreases because his weight gets halved.
Yeah.
So, I remember I switched Iron Head as well, but obviously it didn't save, which was unfortunate. But I just Moonblast the Shuckle to get rid of it right then and there before I can do anything.
Good deal.
And then next turn I think I just Defog because I had Focus Sash on this. I usually bring Focus Sash on this one to kind of...
Oof, Focus Sash.
Yeah.
I guess he...
Yeah, I assume he was predicting the switch into Scolipede. At this point I used Memento. This was another sort of thing I should have done. Another hindsight 2020. I should have went into Scolipede and started...
setting up.
Yeah, because he's at all that, like, -2 on the attack and special attack, so he can't really do anything to me unless he gets a crit. But that was, again, hindsight is 2020. I had spikes just for the possible Focus Sash on Blacephalon, but it is a Z-move user, so I was expecting the Z-move, but there was a chance he would have brought the Focus Sash, and if he did, that could screw me over a lot.
Yeah, because MR battle, or like mock battle, I brought Focus Sash, Blast. I don't know how to say
Clown.
it. The Clown. Oh, this thing.
Yeah, and it was not a fun time. Obviously, Z Mind Blown, which is extremely good.
What did he hit you with? He hit you with Never Ending Nightmare on this, right?
No, I think no. He just has Z Mind Blown. That special defense drop maybe would have mattered. I don't know. But he got the special defense drop and put the Psychic and the Shadow Ball. This is where the Protect would have won me the game. I could have protected. Whether I would have looked at, maybe I would have. I don't know. But if I did, would have got the speed boost.
Did you switch out here?
No, I just stayed.
You could have. Could you have won that if
No.
you switched out?
No, I would have switched down to Arcanine, who would have took those damage, and he just used Shadow Ball. Kills the Arcanine.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because he's getting attack boost, special attack boost.
I will say, when I did switch into Scolipede, I sort of forgot how the game works. I thought if I switched into him, then the turn ends, I get a speed boost.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And then when it didn't happen, I was like, oh no.
This is awkward.
But yeah, that was my first playoff match, and my last playoff match.
Yeah.
But again, my goal was just to make it to playoffs, and I did that, and it was fun overall. The whole draft was fun.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like once we got to playoffs, it was like a whole different tier. Like, I feel like moods shift. You know, it's like everybody started like picking it up because they knew it was like, oh, it's playoffs now. But
yeah, people got serious.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I'm just kidding. But anyways, just a few questions with John here. What are you excited for next year? What are you excited for? Well, not next year, but next season.
I'm excited for the rules because they're doing something a little different. We're allowing Ubers.
Yeah,
something I recommended.
Yeah, Ubers and Legendaries.
Yeah. So I'm very excited. I know who I'm gonna try to draft.
Well, don't say it.
Yeah, I'm not. I know 2 people who picked before me that might draft them. The Pokemon that I want to get. If not, I have a backup. But I really want to get this Pokemon just because I want to build a team around it. If I say who the Pokemon is, which I'm not, you can obviously tell the type of team I want to make.
Yeah.
But
are you looking for like an offensive team, or?
I was thinking about doing more offensive this time. The super hyper offensive, which would be fun. And if I get this Pokemon, it'll be even more fun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Like I said, like this season, I'm taking. Well, I might not be able to do this season just because of like life events, but I'm gonna be there for the draft, and I'm gonna be kind of like updating the docs so that like people are kind of set for when I do leave for a time period.
Yeah, and
But-
I'm gonna help a lot more with the docs and stuff because he did all of it. And
Well, that's because honestly, I didn't know that I could share it. You remember that? That horrible. Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was a rough thing. But yeah, I'm excited for next season. It has a lot of new things. Like, I'm glad we're allowing legendaries. I'm glad. I'm not really personally interested in the Ubers, but at the same time, it kind of adds on to that. Like, oh, this is a for fun league, because you don't really use Ubers unless it's for fun. I mean, to be honest. So I'm kind of excited to see that. Just a bunch of kind of like looking over the document, making sure everybody's in the right tier, judging to see who should be what, what should be what, all this random stuff. But it should be ready. It's actually pretty much almost done, I would say.
we're just deciding which Ubers we should ban, such as like Megure Quaza, obviously.
Yeah, I mean
we talked about banning like just the move Geomancy, so Xerneas isn't as big of a problem, but you can still use it. Stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like. I mean, like, it's still up to discussion and stuff. So, but yeah, I really like this league, where it's gonna be heading. I wish I was a part of it, but I have a sweet fill-in, Phantom Hive, the mysterious Phantom Hive, who I still don't know who is gonna be taking my place. I got no, I'm just kidding. I got second place. So it's great that the champion's coming back, because that would be kind of pretty bad if I won and then I wasn't gonna come back.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that the champion's coming back. But we have a great roster for next season. It's gonna definitely be a lot more competitive. I don't know. If I were in this draft, I'd be pretty freaking nervous. It can go anywhere, honestly. Like, every one of these battlers are pretty good. So I can't wait.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. It's gonna be a bit scary, especially with the Ubers. But luckily, not all of us are experienced, and the only one who seems that we know who's experienced, isn't good at Pokemon, Shrell. So yeah, it's not really that big of a deal.
Oh my gosh, you just did that.
It's okay. He's the only person who watches these videos.
Yeah. He's gonna be commenting.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'll get my first dislike.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He's gonna be putting this in the background when he's playing on Ubers and smoking.
Yeah. And he's like,
this Pokemon's overpowered. I'm just kidding.
That was a good impression.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm sure he'll no, we love you, Shaw.
Yeah, he's a pretty great one.
We know you're watching this.
Yeah. Just remember how much I love you. I slammed you in round 1. Man, I love you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for the win. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thanks for joining me, Christian.
Ain't no problem, man.
Check out his channel, Christian Wants to Battle, I guess.
I want to make it one word, but I accidentally put spaces in between them because I didn't know how YouTube worked.
You can change it somehow.
It says that I can't change it. Like, it says that like I have to wait for a period of time. And I'm like, oh, you son of a gun. Like,
okay. Well,
so I have to wait like 3 months, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna try it sooner, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I'll call in and be like, hey, can I like change my name, please?
all right. Well, again, thanks for watching this. If you're watching this, and I'll see you next time. See ya.